Well, hello everyone. If you're struggling to apply paint effects to your models or want a more accurate and versatile tool to apply various materials to your dioramas, the Modeler's Weathering Pen could be the tool you're looking for. I needed a way to add paint effects, but I found that the paintbrushes and traditional sponges were really not working for me. The solution is the tool I want to show you today. So, see you at the bench for the unboxing and the demo. Okay, so here we're at the bench. Now the device I want to show you today is, I guess, a companion to something that many of you might already have. What I'm talking about is these guys. Many of you have bought these weathering sponges to help you put material onto your model surfaces. Of course, many of us have used sponges and a pair of tweezers for years. But when I saw these, particularly with the applicator, and the applicator is, I guess, the innovation, I just had to get these onto my store because I could see millions of applications for these right across the colour models I do. I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one. The applicator kind of sells it because it's a way of gripping these sponges. But I was looking around for something that was next. I said, okay, that's fine. And you could obviously cut these to different shapes, different sizes. But was there something else out there that was even more versatile? So I had a look around, as I always do. I think I was looking around on, I think it was Amazon. I'm sure it was. And I came across this tool, which I want to show you today. Now, what it is this pen-like device. Let me get it out. Which in itself isn't really an innovation. These have been around for I think for decades, I believe. They aren't something new, but I think the application for us could be new. In effect, it's a pen with a gripper on the end. So what you do is you depress the plunger at the top, and out shoots these four gripping fingers, I suppose you call them, because they do look very, very finger-like. So if I release the plunger, so that's the action, and they shoot out the end of the plunger at the end of the pen. And the idea is you can then use those gripping fingers to grip, frankly, anything that you want to use for various paint effects. With the pen, you also get a pack of these sponge-like cubes. So in effect, the way that you use this guy is depress the plunger, so release the fingers, and then you grip the material like that. And then of course you can literally dip this in any kind of materials that you want to apply to a surface. It could be a surface, a model, diorama, whatever, and away you go. You can use it as a sort of painting motion, or as a sort of dabbing motion. That's the whole idea. And the grippers are really strong. Once that's gripped, I'm pulling that quite. I mean, that's probably going to rip before the actual gripping fingers let go. It's very, very strong. So you haven't got the issue of that dropping off the end. So what I was finding before this guy was, I was just like you guys. I was ripping off bits of sponge and holding them in tweezers, and often the sponge would fall out of the tweezers, or I'd lose control of the tweezers and it would ruin a paint effect. That's not going to be the case with this guy, because the material is gripped so tightly. So let me just show you that sort of, I guess, in action. So let me bring over my trusty piece of plastic, which you see in lots of these videos. Let me get some paint. So what shall we use? So we'll use some of this Vignettes wash, this oxide. So let's put a bit of that down. So again, so let me just release that. So the whole idea is that you would attach a piece of this sponge, or in fact, as I said, any material you like. It could be some this synthetic sponge, or any other material that you use to create the paint effect or the surface effect that you're after. And it's literally that. It's literally a dab, and then off you go. You can then apply the material to the surface without any problems at all. The idea that it's the pen that you can hold in your hand, and you have ultimate control. So you can put as much of this material on as you want, or not, as the case may be. And that's literally what I've been doing with lots of different paint effects. This morning I was doing something with I was making some boxes and applying actually this kind of finish to get a wood effect. I was putting streaks on and then dabbing as well. I also use these for if I'm doing panel lining. So I'll use some of the panel liners from, say, Tamiya, for instance, and then what I'll do is I'll dab this into a little bit of solvent, and I'll use this to take off the excess of the panel line, and the control is fantastic. It really is. Sometimes I'll need to get lots and lots off, and sometimes an earbud doesn't quite cut it, even some of the very accurate ones, with the tip. If I want to take off lots of material like that, I'll really put a lot of wash on. This is great because I can then lots and lots and lots of material, and of course when you're finished you literally I'll just pop it into where the paint was, so let it go, and clean up is very, very easy, and off you go with the next application. I've even taken some of these squares and cut them even smaller when I want to get some really accurate effects. And so on. You can cut those into different shapes if that's what you're after. Massively versatile, I found. I think I may have been aware of these maybe years ago, but kind of didn't connect that with model making. But say I was just scrolling Amazon the other day. As I look at different industry, I always look at cosmetics a lot, dentistry a lot, engineering, etc. These kind of places. And I think I was just looking at what's new in cosmetic tools, for instance. And this guy came up in the search, which was amazing. I thought, what's that? So I've been sort of playing around with these things for a few weeks, and they're really, really useful. I say for applying paint effects to surfaces, it's just amazing. It really, really is. It's transformed how I actually work. Now, on the store, you'll see that you get the pen itself. I think I'm calling this a weathering pen. I think that's what I'm going to call this guy. And you also get a pack of these. I'll say these sponge-like cubes. You get I think you get 50 in the starter pack, so you get the pen and the actual sponges themselves. Also, you'll see on the description there's a link to some extra packs of these. I think the extra packs are hundreds. I think you get 100 in a pack when you run out, or if you want to stock up with these things. But as I say, really, it's a case of you can attach any kind of material to the end of this. These metal fingers will grip pretty much anything. If you need something that gives you a specific kind of effect, this guy might actually be the ideal solution for you. So that's the weathering pen. So as always, if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit more accurate, again, I'm all about accuracy on this store, and as usual, any questions, any queries, do come back to me. So that's the Modeler's weathering pen. As you saw, it has many applications, not just for applying weathering materials. Personally, I love the strong grip the tool gives on the sponge or any other material I'm using to get the effect I want for my models or dioramas. If you are struggling with sponges and paint brushes, the Modeler's weathering tool could be for you. So don't forget to sign up for the Toro Models newsletter to make sure you never miss any new tools or model announcements. So until next time, keep on modelling.